A game of chess is like a sword fight. You must think first, right? Before you move.
Style is immensely strong.
What's up, my people? Pop Vultures. What's up, man? Yo. So, last night, after a long day of work, I went home, took a shower, came back downstairs, poured me a nice fat bowl of Trix, and sat my ass down to watch Showtime. And I've been wanting to watch this for a while since it came out, but I didn't have the time. I had to make the time yesterday. So I sat there and watched all the episodes of my favorite rap group of all time, Wu-Tang Clan, of Mics and Men. And boy, let me tell you cats that documentary, executive produced by Sasha Jenkins, is not only heartwarming for me, because I'm a long-time Wu-Tang fan. I've been to many concerts, bought every album, used to buy Wu-Wear in New York City, used to take trips from the Bronx to Staten Island to hit up the Wu-Wear store, used to go to Macy's to buy exclusive Wu-Wear merchandise when they had it. I used to get into the Wallabies. I used to do crazy trips just to get those exclusive items that Wu-Tang put out. I used to go down to 42nd Street, 59th Street, to the big Tower Records, HMV stores to meet these guys, get autographs. I met Ghostface Killah a few times, got his autograph on Supreme Clientele, met the Jizza a few times. I actually met up with Raekwon in my hood when he came to cop some smoke on 120th Street and 2nd Ave in Spanish Harlem. I must have been about 15, 16 years old. He was walking into the store. I recognized him, and me and him got a chance to chop it up for a few. 120th and 2nd Ave back then was infamous for their trees. And these cats used to come from Staten Island to come cop on my block. And one time, I was on the block on 120th and 2nd Ave, building 248, and Power from the Wu-Tang Clan, who was a manager, I believe, at that time, I didn't even recognize him, but I know that he stopped. He was walking up the block, stopped, approached me. He's like, yo, I love your shirt. So I stopped to think, and I'm like, who is this guy? And it was Power from the Wu-Tang Clan, because I had a Wu-Wear shirt on. And I remember that shirt because I had bought it. I think I bought it in Macy's. At that time, it was like $40 for a shirt. And it was a blue and white joint in the summer. And you know what I'm saying? But I was starstruck because I just love their music. I love their style. I love what they stood for. I love the Wu-Tang emblem. Everywhere you go, if you saw that W, you just was like, it was just something about it. You know what I'm saying? So last night I sat, watched all 4 episodes. Each episode is about an hour long, and they get in depth with the stories of each individual, how they became to be the Wu-Tang Clan, how the W was made up, you know what I'm saying, by DJ Mathematics, how much he sold it for, $400. Now that thing is worth millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, that logo, that brand. They talk about a lot of heartache stuff, you know what I'm saying, the turmoil within the group, you know, losing Old Dirty Bastard, the beef in between Divine Diggs, Divine Mitchell, you know, who is Riz's brother, and the beef he got amongst the clan, you know, because they felt they were getting robbed. You know, just a lot of things that us fans of the Wu-Tang Clan don't know. Really, really deep, and I like the cinematography that they use. You know what I'm saying? Like everything about the documentary was on point to me. I just felt like as soon as I pressed play, it just grabbed me. You know what I'm saying? It just kept me sitting there for 4 hours. This morning I actually had to finish the remainder because I was like kind of falling asleep within the last episode of the series. So this morning I was like, let me finish up, and again it just grabbed me. You know, and I'm not gonna lie, there were some parts, well, you know, that brought some tears to my eyes when it came down to the turmoil, to losing Old Dirty Bastard. You know, to one of the shows that they had at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City in the year 2000. I was there. I remember that I was at that show. I was in the front with my man BJ. We was watching these cats, and I remember Old Dirty Bastard being on the run, escaping from jail, and hitting that show up. And they showed the footage, and I was there. I mean, I wasn't in the footage in the documentary because there was so many people, and they didn't focus on the front, you know what I'm saying, of the crowd that was there. But I remember being there, you know. So it just took me back to that time, you know. It was just like a time lapse for me, you know what I'm saying, going back to that time. I remember, you know, having like 1 million people behind me, and we all jump into, you know, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with, you know what I'm saying? And you just feeling like a 1,000 pounds of pressure behind you because there's so many people that sweating, smoking weed, just going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Old Dirty Bastard, you know, when he made his presence, everybody went bananas. When Method Man jumped from the stage, you know, to the crowd, everybody went bananas. You felt like the building was gonna fall down, you know. But the documentary, man, was something special, something that I really, really was expecting them to put out a long time ago, and we finally got it. You know, so if you love Wu-Tang, bro, go check out that series, that documentary. And now I hear that they're making a movie. You know, they got a movie. They got a few actors. I forgot who. I think one of these new rappers from this era is playing Method Man or something like that. And I just can't wait for that, because if they could do this with a documentary, just imagine what they could do with a movie if they do it right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, check out the documentary. It's real touching. If you're a fan, you'll love it. The music is on point. The interviews are on point. Nothing on there was boring. And it was just perfect, man. From a scale of 1 to 10, I would give that documentary a 10. And not only because I'm a Wu-Tang fan, a hardcore Wu-Tang fan, but because it was done right. And it just grabs me. Like I said, man, the music, the production, the visuals, the artistry, the footage that they chose to use for this documentary, everything was perfect, man. So again, go check it out. I hope I didn't give too much away, and I hope you guys do check it. And let me know what y'all think, man. You know, if you guys agree with me or disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below, man. Because, yo, this is one of the illest groups of all time. Nobody has ever done it again, and I don't think anybody will ever do it again. You get a beer, sit down with your wifey, sit down with your kids, and just watch something that was just beautiful. You know, it was just a work of art. Anyway, y'all, thanks again for joining me, tuning in. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below if you guys do decide to watch this Wu-Tang documentary. All right, y'all, peace, one love.